anyways, we're walking down a road on the back roads of Virginia City, and Tammy and I had gotten stuck and hit a tree, and there's a big dent in the truck. And I just, this comes with the work and four-wheeling, and there was some black ice, and I was backing up and slipped and couldn't get up. And we just noticed when we come back to the truck, we found the camera in the snow. Huh? Is it?
Yeah.
That looks like a light. There's a light on in our truck. I don't know, man. Anyways, folks, we found some footprints, some weird footprints back here. They were single file footprints. And then the camera was buried under snow, yet the ground's hard and icy. I don't know, but this is a weird place. I had climbed the top of the mill just to say I've done it at night. I didn't take EVPs, didn't take readings, but it'll be in addition to our site regardless, because obviously it is a site that I spent a good half hour hiking around at. But I mean, if you look, we're at a mill site in the middle of this canyon, and is there a light on in there? Oh, the moon's reflected. It looked like a light. Well, I'm going to show you folks something real quick before I go. But this is the site of an old processing mill, because Virginia City is full of them, and you have these concrete slabs here. You have this wall that goes about 50 feet right here, and then if you walk up, and I heard a strange voice earlier when I was hiking. Somebody yelled at me when I was at the top of that mill. It was a guy. It was probably human, but we found prints that weren't ours. Like maybe somebody living up in these woods. I don't know, but it's 20 degrees out. I wouldn't do it. But you have this concrete slab, and then you have this giant massive wall. And look, it goes almost 50 feet. And guess what? It gets better. After this wall, there's another wall 25 feet up behind it that goes almost 30, 40 to 50 feet. But it's just a big, massive wall. And this was a processing mill. At one time, it probably had a little bit more built onto it. And now all that remains is the concrete. You have some, also, when I was hiking on top, some pipes and rebar protruding out of the ground. But this is a spooky place. I didn't take EMF. I didn't take any EVPs. I wish I would have here. Here's a big slab. I didn't do anything like that. But it's still an investigation, I mean, I came here, I hiked for like an hour around the foundations. I took some pictures, tried to listen for anything strange. And like I said, there's only two things strange that happened. A, my camera was buried in the snow, or the ice, I should say. And the second strange thing that happened to me tonight is some guy, which sounded like he was in that valley ahead of us, yelled at me when I was on the mill. And he said something. It was weird. And then that was the last I heard from him. But there's no houses. There's no humans. We're in the middle of a canyon. This is a canyon with mines. We've seen mine piles. So my take on it, at least we got some video to go with this. My take on it, though, is that this place is weird. I don't understand the tracks. They weren't there when we left. We came back 20 minutes later. They were there. And they were single file tracks. Like normally we walk with two, each foot out in front of us. Well, not this case. It was like someone only had one leg. I should have probably filmed the tracks, but I didn't want to turn on the camera then. But you can see that these are mill foundation ruins, and it does count as an investigation, whether we get ghost pictures or whatever. But these are the backwoods of Virginia City, and our day is done. We've investigated the Yellow Jacket East Shaft, tunnel number 4. We investigated, we went to the Washoe Club. We investigated that a little bit because we're going to be coming back and we're going to do an all-out investigation. And the nice thing about it is we're going to have permission to go in all these places around Virginia City. And there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want in on it. And they're not going to get in on it because people on our team tend to join and then they don't show for the investigation. So the limelight will be ours. I wanted to show you guys the damage of the truck. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit upset, but I know that I could fix it. I'm pretty confident. But if you look, here's the truck from a distance. The door is dented here. It pops out and it's dented here. And then if you look, I mean, that's the only really extensive damage. But if you look, we lost the piece, the rubber piece that goes down here that seals it. Gone. We found it though. We found it so I can reattach it. But the dents are going to have to be hammered out, or I'm going to have to go to a junkyard and just get a whole new door. This door has never fit right to begin with.
And like you can see the locking mechanism right there.
Yeah.
You can pop that lock.
Yeah, you probably could. Keep nothing of value in here, right? But then you look on this side.
Well, it's kind of hard to see because I didn't close my door all the way.
Right, but if you look on this side, it's straight. Look at this, folks. It's straight, and then look at this side. Dented in. And anyways, I don't have anything else to say. I just want to let people know that when you 4x4 and you off-road, there's a lot of snow up here. When you do things, there is a thing called black ice. There is things called trees. And even though I hit a small tree, that small tree fucked up my car, my truck. And, you know, we ask that you as members of the Paranormal Ghost Society to donate and to help us out because we really are committed to what we do, and I realize accidents happen. They have for the last decade of doing this. And unfortunately, you just got to suck it up and just be like, you know, we can fix it. At least we're safe. Our lives are not in danger. We found our camera. We found the rubber piece, and, you know, it only can get better from here. It's really weird. I'm looking in the camera right now. I'm not breathing. The camera's far away, and I've seen mist. I've seen mist go in front of the camera 3 or 4 times, just from right to left, just real fast in front of the camera, like by the truck. I'm going to have to examine the footage. But anyways, this is Lord Rick. Check us out at www.paranormalghostsociety.org. We're standing in front of a mill. I don't know the name of it. I just found it when I was off-roading, so I decided to stop, take a few photos. We're going to head home, and we're going to get ourselves a nice hot drink, maybe a nice shot of Southern Comfort, and suck this night up as a very fun evening as we drank brews at the Delta Saloon and seen the Suicide Table, and we were able to visit the Washoe Club. We got in the haunted crypt for free. The guy was really cool about it, let us back there, and we actually put out about 150 business cards advertising who we were, and I think I'm very happy in that retrospect. This is Lord Rick and Tammy out in Virginia City.